Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Um, it's been time since my last video. Uh, I was actually busy in exploring the AI Agent Studios, and then one of the videos that I'll be posting soon is regarding the creation of the some of the setups with respect to the AI Agent Studio. Though I was trying to create or get created the business unit, which is a very common setup whenever there is a rollout or an implementation. But then you all must be knowing, or for your information, that business unit uh, is a very important setup, and therefore there is no API to create the business unit. There are APIs to create the invoices, there are APIs to create the banks, etc. But then there is no API to create a business unit because of the underlying setup and the underlying importance of the setup that it has. And then obviously you have a get API, you have the get API for multiple business units and everything, but then there is no create API for business unit. I tried this thing and then I came to know. The other thing is I tried creating some of the bank related setups from the AI Agent Studio. It worked very swiftly and very seamlessly. But then I still have to work a little bit on that, and my video is ready. I'll be posting that soon in the forthcoming days. Today, as you can see the screen, so this is the main screen of the AI Agent Studio, right? But then when you see you will see some changes. So on the right hand side you will see that it says unlock the full potential of AI Agent Studio. So now when you go on to the details, I'll be posting details of this in the forthcoming videos. But then what is this? This is you can bring your, it is generally BYOLLM. You can bring your own LLM, and then you can connect to the external tools, connect to the external searches, lots of things. So I'll prepare a video on this so that it gives you more insights, right? And again, when you see the screen, you might have seen this AI Agent Studio tab, Agent Team, Agents, Tools, Topics, Deep Link, Business Objects. Till here, it is all that I've shown you in the previous videos. You see, there are two new tabs that has been added. One is credentials and one is monitoring and evaluation. So when you see credentials and monitoring and evaluation, so you see that these must be related to some of the external things that you want to connect, or some of the external searches that you want to connect, right? So I was also just exploring this, and when I click on credentials, you see this is what it opens. Now under credentials there are two tabs. One is connections and one is LLM. So when you go under the LLM, there is a button which tells you add API key. Then there is this is a pre-built LLMs, 70B instruct and the GPT-5 mini. This is what I have built. I'll take you through this in the in some minutes, right? And when you click on connections, so this is what you get under the connections tab. And basically when you click on add account, so this is what you get, right? So Google custom search, and you click on plus, then you have to add all this information. I've already done that, I'll show you. So Google custom search, then Exa search, then Brave web search, then Tevly search. So all these are the pre-built connections that Oracle has given, right? So I was just trying my hands on the Google API, or the Google search. Gave the name, selected the product and family, and the other things, right? So one of the major thing is you have to create a Google custom search API whenever you have to use this Google search um, API or Google custom search add account button, right? So I've also gone through some of the steps and then created my Google custom search API. By what does this Google custom search API mean? That you give the API and then probably it'll run the API and it'll direct to the custom search of the Google and whatever you are searching with respect to the agent in the agent teams. This is what I believe it should be, and this is what I am again trying to test. If I take you to the other screen, so this is console.cloud.google.com. So this is wherein you get your custom search API. So on the custom search API, it is nothing. You create a project, right? And in the project, when you create a project, you tell the project that okay, what do you want? You say I want the APIs, I want the custom search APIs. Then you click on enable APIs and services, right? So here are multiple and multiple APIs. I want and when you click on enable APIs and services, this is what it happens. Now you search custom search API and click on enter. It'll open a dialog box. Then you click on this dialog box and then you say that okay. And there is a button which says enabled. I've already enabled. It says API enabled, right? If I go back and I go to my APIs and services, I go to the credentials. You see, here is my API key. No, so I go to the credentials and then from here, and then you go back to your API and then you paste this key here and you say save. Custom search, how to search a purchase order in the Redwood pages. Maybe what I think is it'll hit the custom API and then it'll ask you that what exactly do you want to this custom search API to search. So I said okay, how to search the purchase order in the Redwood pages that has just newly come up in Oracle, right? So save. This is what it has built. Now I also tried my hands on the LLM. So this is what a mini LLM that I've chosen. Not given the API key here, but then just tried my hands that okay, what it used to be. I'll tell you that earlier when we used to have the agent teams build up, you have that tab LLM. Now you'll get a new drop down there. But what does that drop down do? We'll figure out. Okay. Monitoring and evaluation is what I think I'll have to study more on this. But monitoring and evaluation is what I think is how is your API been working and what is the error rate, what is the error count, or how many runs, etc., etc. Right. So I've created the credentials given, then I've created my agent. You need an agent to be created, right? Then I created my agent team. Here is my agent draft. Here is my agent team. Then you enter the agent team, right? So now again, there is a catch. Earlier, you used to have this as in the object, then you had tools as in the object, and then you had topics. Now you see this is one of the new things that has come up, which is external tools related to that I just told you. And here is my custom API, custom search API that I that the external tool that I just built. Similarly, you can see that the tool I've added to the agent, and obviously it is added to the um, agent team. Again, one another thing I wanted to show you is I don't know if it will be visible or not. Yes. So under the LLM, you see, I've drafted the LLM there, and there are obviously three options in the drop down. But earlier you had only two options in the drop down, but then now you have three options in the drop down. So I've chosen mine option. Now I'll show you the details. This is the generic details that is coming up, right? And one of the things that I wanted to show you is maybe here. Uh, Tools I've already added. That is okay. So now there has also been a new thing that has come up in the recent update of Agent Studio. Earlier it was workflow. Earlier it was a supervisory agent, or it was a worker agent, right? So now they've also given a new agent type, or probably a new feature that has been enabled is workflow. So now it goes node by node, and then it directs the node which node has to be work, and then if one node has finished working, then the second node starts work. That's all, guys, from today's video. I guess I am more using it and getting more insights on the new things that has come up, and will probably share with you the results and insights, and then once I have taken them